Plaintiff Corin August says the defendant is her cousin, and she grew up in a bad neighborhood, which caused her to have a lot of problems, one of which is her alcoholism. Corin claims her cousin recently posted pictures of her online and called her derogatory names, and she even threatened to assault Corin. She's suing her cousin for unpaid loans. Defendant Carolyn Hanna says Corin has some nerve knocking her character when Corin's the one who's been arrested twice for fraud. Carolyn claims Corin is also extremely promiscuous, despite the fact that she's married, and Carolyn's countersuing for defamation.
All rise. This court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Greg Mathis presiding. You may now be seated.
Start with you.
Hi, well, this is my cousin, and just to give you a little bit of background about our relationship, we grew up in two different parts of the city. I grew up more of a suburb, and she grew up, it was like a rough neighborhood. And I've always tried to help her out in any capacity. She dropped out of high school. I encouraged her to go get her GED. She came back last year, wanted to go to college. No one would accept her. I contacted my old university. I had some friends. I got her into Lock Haven University.
She may not have applied to the right universities then.
Possibly.
Someone
Your
would
Honor,
accept
can I please address, please?
Yeah.
First of all, about this neighborhood difference. Okay, she did grow up in a little bit better neighborhood, but she was arrested twice. I've never had any trouble with the law.
For what?
Fraud. Cashing checks at her college, stealing money. Her brother is incarcerated. She had a sister, God bless her soul. She's deceased. She was on drugs.
That's that I'm raising her children, and you know that the money you took from me is for them.
Yeah,
but what I'm saying is don't make it seem like a neighborhood difference when all your siblings are messed up.
That's a good point. You're lucky you didn't grow up out there.
Yeah, thanks.
Sounds like to me. Yeah, why did you make that distinction, ma'am?
Her neighborhood reflects her character. She's very, very rude.
Hold on.
She's very nasty.
Hold on.
And she likes to fight people.
Has she been to jail?
Yes. She stole out of a store before. A department store.
How about you?
Yes, I have.
How many times?
Twice.
You say her growing up in her neighborhood caused character deficiencies. She's been arrested once, if true. She denies it. She denies it. You admittedly have been arrested twice. It sounds like it was something about that neighborhood in the suburbs that caused more character deficiencies in your family than it did in her. Ma'am, what do you want to say in response to you getting a GED and not getting in college?
No, I applied for one, which was the school she attended, which is Lock Haven. That was the first one, and I was accepted. Yes, she did help me out.
You were?
Yes,
Okay.
I start this fall, actually.
Is that true?
I did everything. I did her financial aid. I did her grants. I did her resume for the university. I filled the application out.
So your point is what?
That she's unappreciative. I just tried to help her. I'm not trying to be on a pedestal. I just tried to help her out. And this goes to show that she's unappreciative. I did everything to try to help her. I did nothing bad to her for her to steal my money.
What did the people do bad to you when you stole their money?
I got arrested.
Now, what did they do bad to you?
Nothing.
All right.
She's bad-mouthing me.
Go ahead,
didn't pay me back or anything.
Go ahead. I'm just trying to teach you a lesson.
I learned my lessons.
Why do you talk when I talk? Aren't you a college woman?
Yes.
Did you do that to the professor?
No.
Well, don't do it in here. Are you employed with a decent job?
No, I just graduated last week.
All right. When you do get a job, don't talk when your supervisor's talking. All right? Because that job won't last long.
Okay.
Now, I'm sure you are thankful, I hope.
I am.
Okay.
I'm not thankful for her spreading these lies, but I'm thankful for her help.
All right, good. Well, we have that out the way. You hear? She says she's thankful.
So if she's thankful, she'll pay my money back if she's so thankful.
Well, we're going to see. Let's hear from you with regard to the background.
These glasses, she can see. I need the glasses. I'm sure she bought those from Rite Aid.
Okay, ma'am, move away. She's an admitted thief. We know that. She's admitted that.
Well, I mean, this is just pointless.
How long have you all been close, if at all, as cousins?
We grew up as cousins, but we got really close in the past 2 years.
Okay.
Our relationship is based on the casino gambling.
What do you mean?
She plays this devout Christian, but we go gamble 3 times a week.
I haven't heard her say she's a Christian.
Because she didn't get to that yet. She didn't get to that yet. Are you a devout Christian?
Yes, I'm a Christian.
Okay.
We go to
Devout.
I didn't say that.
No, that's what I'm asking you.
No.
You're not?
No.
Okay. Most people aren't, by the way. You aren't alone. So don't feel like
We
you
go
are.
to the casino 3 times a week.
No, I don't.
All right. And you must lose because you owe her money.
Mm-hmm.
Or it's
Sometimes.
allegedly. She must win.
Sometimes.
You win and have to loan it to her.
Yep,
Yeah, well, when you're gambling with your mortgage money, I guess you will win.
Are you still in
sometimes.
your house?
Yes, I am.
Go ahead, ma'am.
Sometimes.
Tell me why you're suing her. Explain
suing
the
her.
loans to me.
Because at the beginning of November, she brought $500 from me, and she paid it back within 5 days. I have the bank statements. Then
All right.
we were going to the casino. She brought $300 from me. She never paid back. She said
When was that?
that was on November the 28th.
What else?
Then she said when she got her income tax, she would take care of me. I said, no problem.
You never heard that promise before?
Never, because I've never brought money, loan
You've
money.
never heard anyone else say they're going to repay a loan with income tax?
Yes.
Do you know of it ever coming
Your Honor.
Yes.
true?
Yes.
Well, please, could you give me that information so I could use it as an example?
Well, my
That's the
sister-in-law brought
oldest
money.
con in the world.
Well, my sister-in-law brought money from my mom, and she paid it back when she got her income
My
tax.
mother, okay, I got that.
So she said when she got her income tax, she was going to pay it back. And I trusted her because she paid back the $500. And plus, she was on the right track. And then New Year's come around, she calls me. I'm in the bed with my husband. It's like 6 o'clock in the morning. She's all on the phone excited. Oh, I found an apartment. The landlord called me back. My application's approved. And I'm like, congratulations, great. I'm going to call you back later. She's like, wait. I was wondering, can I borrow $1,800 from you when you get your income tax and I'll pay you back when I get mine? I'm like, okay, when I get my taxes, I'll call you.
You go for every
Can I
piece of
respond,
game in
Your
the
Honor?
world. See, she's laughing. She knows
it's not
game.
funny. It's
and
not.
that you're likely to say yes to whatever the question is so that you can get back to sleep. Go ahead. Did you loan her the $1,800?
Yes, I went
When? What month?
February the 13th.
Okay. When was she to repay it?
She said she get her income tax back the end of February. The end of February, we're hanging out in Atlantic City and
Gambling again.
and drinking. She goes to drink alcohol. She's an alcoholic.
And can I, Your Honor,
You alcoholic?
and while I'm
Yes.
drinking, she's hoeing. First of all, she goes in when we're there, her thing is hooking up with strange men. They can be old in a wheelchair or big Greyhound bus driver. She doesn't care.
That's a lie,
She
Your
even
Honor.
tries to pimp me out. If she see a guy showing interest in me, she say, oh, you liking that? How much you willing to pay for that?
Ma'am?
Okay?
No.
Yes.
Your Honor, yes, I do talk to guys and females because I'm social like that. I'm a bubbly person, so I'm always very talkative to the bus drivers, everyone there. She has an attitude problem. She's
Police
looking like
officers,
Everyone.
soldiers, any man with a uniform.
no anybody that's
I'm just saying, a lot of ladies like men in uniform. That's why you get so much admiration.
well, I'm just social, and that's it. I
All
don't
right.
hook up with these
Let's
guys.
get back to the loan. You
I
loaned it
asked
to her
for
in
it-
February. When did you ask for it the next time?
April.
And what was her
April 24th.
response? What was her response?
She just said that I run my mouth too much on an email. She said I run my mouth too much, and she said she's going to smack me upside the head. This is how she acts.
Okay.
She's going to smack me upside the head. She's cursing.
All right, let me hear from her. Let me see your emails that you're referring to. Ma'am?
The $1,800 was a gift. She won $10,000 at the casino, and she received the unexpected refund check from school. I never told you I was going to pay with my taxes. I wasn't even working. So if you fell for that, you really are dumb. Because I was not working. So where was the taxes going to come from?
Was she working, ma'am?
You already said I was in school.
Yes, but she was working part-time at Rite Aid when she was in D.C.
All right.
And she said if I took her to court, I don't have any proof. Why would she say that?
Did you tell her that?
Yeah.
Why did you tell her that?
Because
why
how
did
can you prove a gift? I mean, if you gave it to me, she wanted to play big baller.
Right.
She only wants it now because I cut all ties with her.
Now, your counterclaim is for defamation for $500 for what?
Because she's telling my entire family that I stole this money from her. To me, stealing is like robbing, like,
All right.
give
Ma'am,
me your
did
money.
you tell someone she stole from you?
I told her father about what happened, and I told her she didn't pay the money back yet.
Okay.
And he got upset with her and said it wasn't right. How
Ma'am?
is that something I did wrong?
He did. He said, if it's true, he said, this is what my dad said. He said, why are you making us look bad? Did you steal this money from Corinne? And I was like, no. And that was it.
Your Honor, can I say something, please?
Yes.
Just last week, this girl called my job and she posts pictures online and says derogatory things about me. Just last week, I have the printouts.
Ma'am, you're not suing for defamation.
I want you to see what type of person she is.
I understand. I'm looking at the emails, but I have to look at these emails and find something that demonstrates that she acknowledges it was a loan.
She said that let's work it out. Let's work it out in person. We can discuss how we can work it out in the emails.
Ma'am, did you tell her you worked something out?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
Work what out?
Well, just
money.
Or I don't know. Or hooking
Yeah, I
back
know
up.
you don't. I'm going to interpret that as inferring that you owe her because you have nothing to work out if you didn't owe her. And so I'm going to grant you judgment, $2,100 based on the email evidence. Have a good day.
She's just a big liar. Carolyn is a big liar.
That's the lie. About me lying about her being promiscuous is very true. Very true.
Alcoholic. That's all I have to say about her, alcoholic.
I have a drink or two, and so does she. She likes strawberry daiquiri and Malibu Bay Breeze. So we're both alcoholics then.